Hey everybody, tonight we're going to make chicken bouillon. Yep, so this is the first step. Well, actually the first step started a few months ago when I started saving all the scraps of vegetables, chicken carcasses, all that good stuff. So I froze them and now it's time to start. Okay, I started earlier this evening and I had 2 pots full. So now I am down to this much. We want to bring it as thick of a consistency, the liquid that is, as we can. As you can see, there's chicken, there's onions, carrots, celery, and I also added several herbs like rosemary, thyme, summer savory, other good things like that. Okay, so we've let the broth in the fridge overnight. It's congealed, and now I'm going to take the fat off the top because I don't want fat. Well, it's not really good for you, and there's enough flavor in here. You don't need the fat. And as you can see, it's really easy to take off. So we've taken most of the fat out. A lot of it's gone. So now I know we cooled it off, and then we're going to warm it up again just for a little bit in the microwave so it's easier to pour out into the trays. Okay, so we've warmed up the broth to make it liquidy again so it's easier to pour into these teeny weeny little holes. The freeze dryers are Harvest Right, so they sell these trays. These are the normal trays, and then they sell these inserts which are the cat's meow, because it will freeze dry the stuff, well, individually for one thing, but also it'll freeze dry it faster. So here we go. We're going. I'm gonna try and do this with one hand. I guarantee nothing at all. Oh, okay, I'm not making too much of a mess. So anyway, you get the gist of it. So it's now the next morning, and this is what it looks like out of the freeze dryer. So you can see how crumbly it is. I'll try. It's very crumbly. So you can either store them like these in the little squares, because they pop out fairly easily. And then when you want to do a rapi pie, figo, rice, whatever you would use chicken stock for, you can just use one little square. And that's how I store them. Or if you don't have much room, because if you store all these little squares, it does take a lot of room. So you can just put them in a food processor and make them become just powder. So there you have it. It's all stored in there. This is just a little amount that had fallen out of the little cubes, but doesn't matter. It's gonna become a very good chicken broth. And of course, you also have to put some of these little oxygen absorbers. I put 2 usually in a bag this big. And these are special bags I get on Amazon to store my freeze-dried stuff. So I hope you guys liked this little video about how to make chicken broth with a freeze dryer. And later on this year, or later on this season, this summer, I'll be making a vegetable one, and I'll be selling that one. So see you later.